Did you bring out the remotes and stuff, or do you want me to?
No, it's already recording. All right, let's see. Okay, welcome back to the channel. This is livingishe Reviews, and this lovely lady next to me is
The Alkali Yogi, or you can call me Lisa.
And we are here to review Ready to Love Season 6, Episode 9.
On what channel are we?
On OWN. Who does? No, it's on OWN. Oprah and Winfrey's network.
No, where are we currently? We are on our own channel called...
Oh, welcome back to Meet to Keste and Jones.
See what happens when we're rusty? We've been away for a few days, guys, and it's because...
It's been a while.
Because
I don't know.
We couldn't find the Ready to Love link, actually. So,
right,
see, what happens is we need to watch it twice so that we can take notes, and we were struggling finding it to watch a second time. That's why we're late, but we're here now.
We're here now. And they titled this The Getaway Shuffle because they are at a getaway, and the getaway is somewhere. We don't know where they went, but it was magical. Like, it was one of them secluded areas that's surrounded by water, and the house was magnificent, nice and lovely. They really up in their game on these places that they going to. Yeah, you didn't like it?
No, I thought it was lovely.
Oh, okay. Dang. You know, she's a little more bougier than me, so.
No, I was just surprised that you said that they're upping it because I guess we're not seeing as much great value food.
Yeah.
In that regard, definitely. Because the accommodations have always been quite nice.
Yeah.
But the food seems to be more...
Yeah.
Carefully considered.
Yep.
And it's a mukbang as well, not just a recap and review.
It's a mukbang, you know it. It's a mukbang.
You know how we do.
And, you know, we got some food.
We're
right
Africans.
Here. We're African, and we got African food. We got some Injera and some lentils and some salad with... It's got avocado, olives, mushrooms.
No, green onions and artichokes.
Green onions
with
and
kale.
Artichokes and kale. And I'm hungry. And we just going to talk about it while we muck this bang.
While we muck about it.
We muck up. All right. So they all meet at this secluded beach house. This getaway place. And Dakia and Clinton arrive. And they enter... You know, the place, looking around and hug, little awkward hug, because the kid's ready for Clifton. You know, she ready for that Clifton. And Clifton's like, oh, hey. And like, you know, because who's coming up next? Joy. You know, wherever Clifton goes, Joy is right behind him. So Joy arrives, and she just throws her bag in Clifton's room next to his. She sees, where you stand? Okay, bam. And then... right there, the kid's like, what the hell's going on? Like, y'all sleeping together? Y'all gonna stay in the same room? Like, I thought this was a competition where we all get to, you know, get some of you. But it's bad. And then Sabrina arrives, you know. Sabrina asks, you know, she's like, hey, is somebody sleeping together this weekend? I see 2 bags in there. You know, she knows what's happening, but she want to bust out Clifton in front of everybody. And so then, you know, Dakia is looking really like...
hurt.
Yeah, she's side-eyeing Clinton. She's like, dang, I don't even want to be here. Like, she got that look.
Yep.
Then Donovan arrives, and then Carmen, well, Donovan arrives, but he's ready. He's waiting for Tina, Carmen, and Sabrina is one of his too. So everybody is there that he likes except for Tina. And then so everybody gets in, and here comes Tommy. You know, Tommy comes in to get a ground rules, and somebody mentions, I think Donovan mentions Tina's not here.
Tina,
it's
where
like,
you at?
yeah, where's Tina? And they're like, oh yeah, she had car trouble.
Those girls were missing.
And why is Tommy always the last to know? And he's like the leader of the show, and nobody has the sense to keep him in on the protocol.
Guys, respect your elders. Respect our elders, all of us. What is happening? This poor man has had to repeatedly say, Fill me in. Keep me in the loop.
No, he never seems to know until it's take time, until filming.
Right. You guys are making him look horrible. I'm sorry, but other races wouldn't do this to their host. Oh,
We something else. Okay, so now, so his ground rules are, well, the agenda is for everybody to get to know everybody and shoot your best shot. Pull all the layers back. Everybody find out what they need to find out. Because one guy got to go home. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out this house. That's what he's saying.
And go back to the Potomac area.
Go back. Well, they somewhere off the Potomac, but you got to get to the city. Get out of here. All right, so...
back to your zip code.
And then you got Tori. Oh, Tori and Demetrius. They get together and they have a little talk. A little man-to-man, you know, what's happening kind of type. And, you know, I dig Tori being mature about this. You know, he's like, hey, we got to talk, you know, about who. Because I got to see where I stand. I don't know what's going on. I need some answers. You know, this whole truth or dare thing that happened where she came over there kissing you when she was supposed to be kissing me. Like, I just need to know, man. Ain't no animosity between us, but I think we should just have a talk. And it was like, cool. It went pretty good, you know. They want to talk about the connection. Sabrina's connections, you know, it's Demetrius, Donovan, and Tori.
Well, more Demetrius and Donovan these days. She's been saying, I'm all about the D's.
Yeah.
I'm all about the D's. She hasn't said T in a minute.
No.
In a few weeks since she's mentioned Tori.
And then Sabrina and Donovan, they talking. These two are recently divorced. Donovan has only been divorced for 3 or 4 months. Sabrina's been divorced for what, 3 years?
A little bit. I don't think quite as long as 3 years, but definitely more than a few months.
Yeah.
For sure.
So this already got me thinking she's going to see red flags in this because he was married for a while, got kids, and now 3 months later, you just over it. I know you be checking out of relationships way before you end it, but this is still not good. Like, it's not good for you, it's not good for the other person. So anyway, she's kind of worried about that. Sabrina, you know, look at the red flags. But Paul. Now, Paul is running around looking for Tina. He can't find her, so he started focusing on Carmen and Dakia. We got Clifton starting cooking, and you see why he's so big, because he can cook, it looks like. I think he was the one cooking. I was waiting for Chef
cooking?
Eric. Yeah.
Chef Eric to make another appearance.
No, Chef Eric should have came.
He's on a timeout.
Just to cook.
He's on a timeout. He can't get near Dakia anytime
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, that's too bad. But so they standing around having a good time. Trying
What
to
did
eat.
he eat? What did he prepare, rather?
Everything with meat in
catch
it.
that.
It was Brussels sprouts with bacon. It was I think some kind of meat. I can't remember, but it still looked good. You know, it still looked good. But Carmen and Tina got the same connections, you know. But Carmen is talking about that too, and she's like, well, basically, she's like, Tina ain't here. Too bad for her. She gonna have to smell this dust that I'm about to kick in her face because I'm about to get all over these men. So, but Carmen is, while she's competitive, she's still kind of like, you know, wondering why the men ain't really chasing like they should, because everybody always pursues her, but everybody's acting kind of cool now. And that's why she wasn't making it hard. She wasn't acting like she liked anybody. Well, I don't know if that's why, but that's got something to do with it. But anyway, she's mad because nobody's really pursuing, but she gonna make it do what it do anyway. Dakia is not feeling Clifton at this point, and she thinks he's decisive, which he is. Something's going on.
Indecisive.
Indecisive, yeah. She ain't feeling that indecisiveness from him.
Well, I think he's made a decision, though. When you choose to...
Yeah.
When you choose to hunker down, you know, and share a bed with somebody.
Yeah, that made it known right there.
Actions speak louder than words. And text messages.
Yep. So anyway, he planted his flag. Donovan.
Hang on, do you think it was premeditated?
Yeah. Yeah, they knew they was gonna do that. Let's see. Donovan's filling the competition too.
Wait, one more question. You think they had sex? You think they
Of
got
course.
it in?
Of course.
We'll never
There's
know.
no way. There's no way he ain't.
No?
No way, boy. No way. That they didn't. That's just my feeling. So, Demetrius also feels the competition because him, Paul, and Demetrius all have the same likes. They all like Sabrina and Tina and Carmen. So Donovan, I think he's kind of like going to just chill back and let the other people kind of, shoot their shot, shoot their load, and he's going to come in from the behind and scoop them up.
That's a strategy?
I don't know if that's a strategy, but it sounds good.
I don't know what
But
men do.
it seemed like he going to like take a back seat though for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, it's like, we're not going to fight over these women. It's just, okay, you get it, you don't, I'm here.
Woo.
Carmen wants to bump Sabrina out of the way. She wants her out of the way for Paul or not Paul, Donovan or Demetrius. Who knows? She's just like all about staying, I think. The girls realize that Tina may not be coming, and they happy. They like, well, that's less competition with us. Who needs her anyway?
Hang on. So you, like me, believe that Carmen is just being competitive. She's not actually vested, doesn't have any skin in this game, any real skin in this game.
Yeah.
Meaning her heart is not.
I don't think
it's
her
not
heart
beating for anyone.
No. I think the only person that's her type is probably Donovan or Clifton.
I don't think she has a type yet.
Yeah.
I think she's around ballers. Not unless
Yeah, I mean money.
Shiloh
Yeah. So
last season.
she acts like she likes Paul.
She does, because I think that she wants to make it to the end on the show.
Yeah.
But I think in real life she's probably too glamorous and too fabulous, and her lifestyle is probably more conducive to that that baller lifestyle. Her cost of living.
Yeah. So I don't know. So anyway, the girls look like they ain't tripping on Tina not showing up. Matter of fact, it's good for them. They feel. Demetrius and Sabrina get cozy at dinner. They get, people noticing like they sit next to each other and they talking to each other. Especially Tori's noticing that. Joy and Clifton, see, just how I know it was planned, because they both came out with onesies. So they both packed onesies together. Well, not together, but they both, how they both show up with onesies. And nobody else has onesies. They ain't tell nobody else, hey, let's make it a pajama party.
It's a party for two.
They go in the room, change into their onesies, and come out. They all drunk, and they the only two having fun. Like, they having their own party, and everybody just sitting around watching them like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
The Kia is looking really down right now. I'm like, man, I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
She's hot watching this. She's like, what? Why ain't they just say something,
Yeah.
We already know they're a couple.
Right.
So Demetrius is trying to act nonchalant about Sabrina. So now he's kind of like going back into his corner like he did on that bus ride when they was touring DC. He was actually looking at the tour. He was actually enjoying the sightseeing while everybody was shooting a shot. So then Tori and Sabrina, they end up talking, having a serious talk together. Like, they go in this room, they talking, and bam, she friend zones his ass. It's like, she's just like, ooh, she ain't leaving no carcasses or prisoners. She just killing them. Bow, bow.
Yeah, you can be my mentor too, Tori.
Yeah.
Just like Paul, you can be my mentor.
Yep, because Tori, he really want, like, you know, since that bonfire thing, that Truth or Dare, he was just acting so weak and hurt and immature and trying to one up her, you know, how you tip for tat, getting her trying to get her jealous. It didn't work.
Didn't work.
And he's just looking bad right now.
But question for you, Living Ishé. That conversation between Tori and Sabrina, I think needed to happen so they could have closure and move on. But I don't know that there was a conversation needed between Tori and Demetrius. Why was there a conversation necessary from a male perspective?
I think he wanted to know if he should still keep pursuing. Like, he don't want to step on nobody's toes.
Who, Tori?
I think that's why that conversation happened.
I mean, it's obvious that Demetrius is
I
pursuing
mean,
her. That's really...
I wouldn't didn't. I don't think it needed to happen, but I just think his reason is he want to hear from both. Like,
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, it was just weird to do. It was cool, but was it needed? No, because this is a competition. So Donovan.
Or is it a search for love?
It's a competition, search for love. So
Everyone treats it like it's a competition.
I know. And Clifton and Joy, you know, they slept together because they woke up together. Yeah, he naked. He got on her robe, her sweater. They had to do something. I'm just not convinced they didn't do nothing.
I'm sure they did some things.
They did something.
I'm just not sure if they
she
did
keeping him
all the
interested.
things.
She got to keep him interested. I think she's that type. She's like, I got to do this to keep him interested, or he gonna lose interest.
But
So,
so they wake up together
yeah, they wake up
in
together.
the glow and the aftermath of their evening together.
Yeah, and that morning, Donovan's still looking for Tina. He been looking for her all night. He calls her up, you know, wondering what happened, leaving messages. So that's crazy. Clifton and Joy, they have a talk about their connections or lack thereof, and they make it, well, it's connection versus chemistry. Like, you can have a connection, but you might not have the chemistry. I think it's kind of the same thing. A little, you know, I don't think that's a good analogy because it's too, I don't know, that the lines can be blurred. Connections, I think connections equals some chemistry. You got to have chemistry to have a connection. So anyway, they's trying to be deep. So Sabrina and Kite and Dakia.
And Ishé called them out on it.
Yeah. Sabrina and Dakia have girl talk. I think, you know, because Sabrina and Dakia talk, you know, they talk about Tori and Clifton and stuff. Clifton pretty much arrested Joy, put her in the handcuffs so nobody else can get with her. I mean,
I think she did that on her own.
okay, point well taken. But you know, since he acted, he was interested, because she ain't gonna do that unless she's interested. So he must have really told her he was interested, and then because she was interested in him. So if he was acting cool about it, she would have probably played around with other people.
Who, Joy?
I mean,
We'll never know.
yeah, if he's not interested, I don't think she's gonna waste her time. So, but he still got two connections. That's why I'm thinking he wants to lock her up, put her on the side, but still kind of see what's up with Dakia and Carmen.
Oh, wow. Clifton has
Because
a game like that?
Hey, he's like, hey, if I lose these two, at least I got this one in the bag.
He does, after all, have 2 marriages already under his belt. So.
And he's one of those exes that lingers. What he's saying. That's what he kind of admitted to. Like, he knows it takes one to be one, so he knows, like, they ain't always got your best interests at heart. Okay, so anyway, Dakia now, she feels slighted by Clifton because he's ignoring her. I mean, he's not ignoring her, but he's not giving her a lot of attention. He's not really talking to her.
He's shocked up.
Yep. So Dakia, she starts pivoting towards Paul. So they have a good talk. And, she never seen him in that light before. So, she might move in over Carmen and Tina for him. But I don't think he likes her that much as she likes him.
Yeah. I don't see any real genuine chemistry there, personally.
I don't see a connection. Let's see. So, now it's time for deliberation. So they sitting at a table and it's red. Good timing. Red table talks with everything going on in the media. So let's go to the yeses. Who does Sabrina like? Demetrius and Donovan, the two D's.
The D's.
She ain't really say nothing about Tori. She just said, I like the two D's. And everybody got that joke. All the women want some D on this season.
And the men want to give it. Okay, let's be clear. Mm-hmm. It is reciprocated. She's not mentioned Tori in a minute. So.
And we got Joy, of course.
Joy.
Clifton.
And Pain.
There's nobody else she even want to talk to. Mm-hmm. Dakia now has Tori, Clifton, and Paul. Carmen likes Tori, Paul, and Donovan. Well, she put Tori in there, but she don't really like him. Let's go to the knots, the no's. Joy is not interested in Donovan. That's a shocker. I think if Clifton wasn't there, it would have been Donovan. I think if Donovan showed up at the beginning, I think she'd have went for Donovan. But Clifton was there. They look the same to me. They not too far off. Dakia don't like Demetrius and Donovan. Carmen, she says Tori is not that she don't like him, but that's the one she has less of a connection with, or she hasn't had time in dating with him. So if she got to pick somebody, it's got to be him because everybody else is, she likes. Sabrina, of course, Tori's out of there. And we know Paul already. She already friend zoned him within 5 minutes of their first date, which is bad.
He's a mentor now.
Yeah, he's her mentor. And so now, after they do that, and then they all gather. They all go in the front of the yard. They get in the huddle, and then they get in formation, like a military formation. And then Tommy calls up Sabrina. So Sabrina's going to deliver all the news. Sabrina, she the small leader, and she calls out Tori and Paul. She says, Tori, come to the front. Of course, we already knew Tori, but Paul, I was shocked at that. So then there's a cliffhanger. That was it. So we don't know who went home. We can guess. Who would you guess went home?
Here's my cliffhanger before I answer that question. How did his DNA results come back as him being part Anglo-Saxon when he's clearly Italian, the way he speaks, so with his hands, small. That's another video for another day.
Another video.
Amore mio, tesoro mio, quanto ti voglio bene. So I think that the person that's going to be saying bye, bye, bye is Tori.
Yeah.
What say you?
Oh, no. There's too many curveballs this season. I'm not sure. Yeah. Only one person really likes Paul, I think. That might be Dakia.
But who likes Tori?
And Carmen. Oh. Well, Dakia likes Tori.
There's no chemistry there. Dakia doesn't like... Dakia's trying to at this point, Dakia has liked everyone for 5 seconds. Yeah. She's had 5 moments, 5 seconds with each literal person, male, that has been in this particular season. So
it's now it's down to the wire, so she's trying to stand. She's a nice woman, but I think now she's really trying to stay because
she didn't find love, and she's just so close to the end that she just wants to stay in it for the sake of staying. Mm-hmm. Just to finish things off, she's a high achiever, you can tell. She's obviously a very successful woman as well. So to her now, this is just about completing the process. But Dakia, you're a beautiful, intelligent, successful woman. Your boo is not there, but he is coming.
Yeah, I don't think he's there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, our last words are: I would rate this a 6.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6 as well.
All right, y'all. Last words.
Get free and stay free.
Stay decent.
Bye.
Bye.